one of the ways I use my Delphi is I give away a certain amount of questions that for free. Basically, you can come to my Delphi, you can start asking the questions, and then what I do after a certain number of questions is you've got to put your email in. And so a pop-up comes up when you hit, I think it's like my 10th question. A pop-up comes up, you put the email, and so now I'm also building my database. And what I found is when I go out and I speak and I talk to people, and then they come to my website and they see and they start interacting with my clone, I'm starting to develop an entire like new, it's just a great way to capture email addresses for my funnel
Yes.
that didn't exist, previously.
I think that's one of the coolest ways. That's like the public way you can use these is, yeah, you create a conversation funnel is kind of how I see it. Like, I was actually, that's how I described it when I was with Russell Brunson from ClickFunnels the other week at his HQ. And, he knew about Delphi, but we were talking about this. I'm like, it's kind of it's basically a conversation funnel if you map it out that way.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like you said, there's ways to get people to engage with your Delphi on the public side. Let's say it lives on your website, kind of like it does at aibuildteam.ai. Go check it out. And but you'll see exactly what Scott's saying. You can see that on mine too. I think it's maybe at like 3 messages or 5 messages. Essentially, that means you can message it that number of times as an anonymous user, and then after that point, it triggers an opt-in to happen, or it's just in line. It basically says, hey, to continue the conversation, into your email address.
Yeah.
And then once you confirm that that's a legit, and it's using a two-factor code, which is nice because you're not getting spammy emails. You're actually getting quality people. And that is not only adding them to your email list or to your CRM, because Delphi is kind of a CRM in itself. I would see it as that, and then that integrates to your email CRM or something like Go High Level or ConvertKit or Kit. Beehive is another one, and all these other ones, HubSpot. But the point is, you can now engage with people differently the further in the funnel, and you can
Yeah.
trigger things to happen, and follow up with people with automate. Now we're getting a little deeper, but the point is, it's a conversation funnel, so it's a new form of media. It's a new way of engagement in general. And honestly, I think my whole thing is, I feel like this helps people connect with each other more because we're expanding ourselves, or we're learning from someone that has chosen to build a Delphi for themselves, but then they can go deeper with that. And ultimately, you could take that knowledge outside of AI and go apply it. That's the big thing, is like, how do we now use this in the real world? And then I just find this is like such a cool way to share knowledge and then connect in a greater way.